Good afternoon, I'm Ed Lingao. This is the special coverage of the coronavirus crisis using the combined forces of News 5 and Signal TV's One News, Radio 5 and 1PH. Health Secretary Francisco Duque III goes on self-quarantine despite not showing any symptoms of the coronavirus disease or COVID-19. OIC Undersecretary Maria Rosario Verere says the health chief has already been tested for the virus, but the result is yet to be released. Verere noted that Duque is asthmatic and hypertensive. On Tuesday, the DOH confirmed that one of its senior officials, a director, tested positive for COVID-19. Now, some patients under investigation or PUI for COVID-19 in the country have died while waiting for their test results. A PUI in Puerto Princesa City, Palawan died Wednesday while waiting for his test result for COVID-19. Another PUI in Marawi City died Tuesday morning while awaiting test results. Meanwhile, a PUI who passed away Tuesday morning at the Amay Pakpak Medical Center in Marawi City tested positive for COVID-19 after his death. It was the 15th COVID-19 death in the country. The patient was admitted at the Amay Pakpak Center on March 10 and died after 7 days, with physicians not knowing if he was positive then for COVID-19 or not. He died due to acute respiratory distress syndrome secondary to COVID-19. And now let's hear directly from a health expert. Dr. Susan Pineda Mercado is joining us over the phone. Of course, Dr. Susie is also the President's Special Envoy on Global Health Initiatives. Ma'am, Dr. Pineda, thank you for joining us.
Hi, Ed. Magandang hapon sa lahat ng nakikinig.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo. Ma'am, yung pong balita na may mga PUIs na namatay na bagamat hindi pa lumalabas yung kanilang test results dun sa COVID-19, is this unusual po?
Well, currently, dapat po kasi mangyari ngayon, lahat po ng may sakit na nahihirapang huminga, i-assume po natin na COVID-19 yon.
Opo.
So, whether or not you have a test, you will be managed by the hospital in the same way, no? So, kung meron po kayong pneumonia, hindi po natin alam kung pneumonia nyo ay bacterial or viral, bibigyan po kayo ng mga gamot para doon. At kung may test kayo, di mabuti, malalaman natin COVID-19 yon. Pero malaman man natin o hindi natin alam yung resulta ng test, pareho po ang gagawin eh. Supportive po yan eh. Ibibigay po yung gamot na kailangan nila, no? At siguro sa darating na mga araw, yung ibang mga antiviral drugs for COVID-19 na ini-eksperimentohan pa lang nila sa ibang bansa ay maaari nang maibigay. But right now, ang alam kong pananaw dyan ay lahat po ng taong merong nahihirapang huminga ay dapat pong i-classify na COVID-19 siguro ito. Kasi we're in community.
Just to be sure.
Yes,
Just to be sure. Well, kasi some people are asking the question if we are having any problem with the testing procedures, lalo na po dun sa paglabas ng NCR. Kasi kahit pa paano yung NCR, it's a center of it's where operations really are centered. Pero paglabas po, for example, in Marawi City and Palawan, Puerto Princesa, Palawan, are we having any problems with the testing procedures? Kaya nauuna yung pagkamatay?
Sa ngayon, I'm not really in a good position to talk about the testing procedures. Possibly Eric Domingo and the FDA are in a better position to talk about that kasi that changes every day, no? Ako, ang inaasahan ko sana ay yung mga test kits na ginamit na sa ibang bansa na maraming kaso, katulad ng China, ay magamit na dito. Pero syempre, kailangan pong i-regulate ng Food and Drug Administration yan. Hindi po pwedeng basta-basta tayong gumagamit ng test kit dahil marami din, syempre, hindi po natin maiiwasan yun, ano? Marami ding mga lumalabas na proposed kits, hindi natin alam kung mabisa o hindi mabisa. So I think Yusek Eric Domingo would be in a better position to talk about the test kits. But I just wanted to say that, you know, the difficulty with this disease, ang kahirapan po ng sakit na ito, no, ay kung meron po kayong ibang sakit, meron po kayong diabetes, meron kayong alta presyon, ang nakita po nila sa ibang bansa, no, lalo na kung hindi kontrolado ang inyong blood pressure, hindi kontrolado ang inyong diabetes, at may mga bagong pag-aaral nga, yung mga naninigarilyo o nagve-vape, no, na Medyo hindi maganda ang daanan ng hangin nila. Parang kahit na anong gawin mo sa hospital, hindi gumagaling no?
Hindi mo na mahabol.
Hindi mahabol, nahirapan humabol Kasi kung mababa yung resistensya, tapos hindi po maganda ang health status ng pasyente, hindi ko naman sinasabi na walang pag-asa. Hindi naman po totoo yun. Pero hindi po natin mapipigilan na kung nakita po natin sa China ito, nakikita po natin sa Italy ito, no? Yung mga may edad na merong ibang sakit na pangmatagalan ng sakit nila, ay hirap silang buhayin yung mga pasyente, no? So, ang pinaka-importante pa rin talaga, isolate, di ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Sabi nga, isolation is the solution.
Yes, ma'am.
Isolation is the solution. Heal at home. Stay home. Kasi itong tinitingnan na natin na mga nangyayari sa mga pasyente, lagay na po natin sila sa kamay ng ating mga doktor at mga ospital. Our doctors are the best doctors in the world. Sabihin man natin na meron talaga tayong epidemya ngayon. So, isolation is the solution, heal at home. Stay home and avoid. Yun po ang pinakamagandang magagawa natin. Kasi ang pag-test ng taong may sakit, it just tells us that there is COVID-19. Pero sabi ko nga, in a situation where you have community transmission, I would assume everybody with respiratory illness is possibly COVID-19.
Ma'am, I might as well ask you, we're now going into day 3 of the national lockdown. Your assessment po of the quarantine from a health perspective, from somebody whose expertise is public health?
From my point of view, I think we're doing really well. Tingnan nyo lang sa labas, no, maraming... Of course, I'm not leaving Metro Manila, so I don't know what's happening outside. I can just see what's in the news. But I think people are generally complying. Tayo po ay sumusunod. Karamihan po ng kababayan natin na iintindihan na ang tanging paraan para hindi lalong kumalat itong sakit na to ay manatili sa bahay.
Opo.
Meron tayong nakikita pa ilan-ilan dyan, nagrereklamo. Natural po yan. That's normal. Sabi ko nga kung meron tayong parang napaperwisyo tayo ng konti at ang pakiramdam nyo, medyo aburido kayo, yun po ay normal kasi hindi po normal itong sa bahay lang tayo. No? So, I think let's all give each other some space, no? Parang literally give each other some space. Pero magkaroon tayo ng pasensya sa isa't isa. Kasi lahat naninibago, lahat po ay hindi alam kung anong gagawin. At marami po tayong pangangailangan sa loob ng isang araw, hindi ba? Maaring hindi naisip. Isa pang gusto kong palabasin ngayon, Edno, hindi masyado na pag-usapan, yung mga taong may kapansanan, persons with disability, no? So people who are on a wheelchair o kaya hindi sila makakita o kung ano hindi sila makarinig, ano man ang kapansanan nila, kailangan nila ng tulong ng ibang tao. So, maaring ang tumutulong sa kanila ay nanggagaling sa ibang bayan, hindi galing dito sa Metro Manila, no? So, siguro kung meron po tayong mga kakilala na may kapansanan at may kakayahan kayong mag-volunteer na tulungan sila sa bahay, maghatid ng pagkain, magtulungan po tayo kasi minsan nagrereklamo tayo sa mga inconvenience natin, ano? Medyo napaperwisyo tayo sa sarili nating mga problema. Isipin niyo po yung mga hindi po makita, hindi po makalakad, hindi po makarinig. Tumulong po tayo sa mga iba. Let's do our part also to the extent that we can. No? Of course, we're still saying stay home. But those of you who could do a little bit more, may kapitbahay kayo, alam nyo na may kapansanan, tulungan nyo po.
Okay. Maraming salamat po. That was Dr. Susan Pineda Mercado, the President's Special Envoy on Global Health Initiatives. Thank you, ma'am. The Philippine National Police conducts checkpoints in Region 3. To give us updates on this, we have News 5 correspondent Pat Mangunit live from San Fernando, Pampanga. Pat.
Ed, naglibot nga sa ilang mga checkpoints dito sa Bulacan at Pampanga si PNP Deputy Chief for Operations Guillermo Eliazar at abiso niya, kailangan priority palusutin sa mga checkpoints ang mga truck na may delivery na cargo. Unang chinek ni Eliazar ang mga checkpoints sa boundary ng Valenzuela, May Kawayan at Bukawe sa Bulacan. Inobserbahan niya kung maayos at sinusunod ang mga proseso sa mga checkpoints. Si Eliazar din kasi ang itinalagang commander ng Joint Task Force CV Shield na sinisigurong napapatupad ng maayos ng PNP, AFP, BFP at Philippine Coast Guard ang mga guidelines na inilalabas ng Interagency Task Force, MEID. Kapansin-pansin pa ring hindi nauubos ang mga sasakyan at motorista na tumatawid sa mga checkpoint, kaya't natural lang daw na may kaunting pila o build-up ng mga sasakyan. Pangunahing advisory ni Eliazar sa mga pulis at sundalo, lahat ng cargo trucks, essential o non-essential ang dala, ay priority na palusutin para hindi maantala ang anumang delivery. Pero kailangan i-check pa rin para masigurong hindi naman kontrabando ang kanilang karga. Ipinaubayan na rin sa mga regional police offices o unit commanders kung makakapagtalaga pa ng espasyo para sa priority o special lane. Basta raw makipag-coordinate din sa lokal na pamahalaan para hindi magdoble-doble ang checkpoint setup. Ang mga tao na labas-masok, ibubuhos dito ang paghihigpit. Bawal ang magkaangkas sa motor dahil sa paglabag sa social distancing. Lahat din ng public utility vehicles ay bawal pa rin, kasama na dyan ang tricycle. Ayon naman sa Police Regional Office 3, mayroong mga pasaway pa ring tumatambay o nakikiusyoso lang sa mga checkpoint kaya't sinisita pa rin para manatili na lang sa bahay. Nais din daw nilang imungkahi sa national government na 2 to 3 days a week na lang sana magbukas ang mga public markets para limitado raw ang paglabas ng mga tao. Samantala, ininspeksyon din ni General Eliazar ang walking street ng Angeles City sa Pampanga. Kilala ito bilang red light district ng lungsod na karaniwang puno ng tao at turista. Pero sarado na ang karamihan sa mga restaurant at establishmento, habang ang mga nanatiling...
Okay, we just lost contact with Pat Mangune, but we will have to turn you over to the Labor Department, which is now having a press briefing on its assistance package for workers. Let's listen in.
To buy their basic necessities. The advance payment is a practical approach to help our wage earners survive the month-long quarantine. Of course, we will try to find other ways if the quarantine is going to be extended. The assistance program of the DOLE is providing our workers the TUPAD, the BK, and COVID-AM, and this will be discussed our program managers. May I ask now Assistant Secretary Tutay to discuss the COVID-AM program.
Maraming salamat po. Kagaya po ng nasabi ng ating kalihim, nilagdaan na po niya ang panuntunan paukol po sa COVID-19 Adjustment Measures Program. Ang CAMP ay ang safety net program ng DOLE sa mga manggagawa sa COVID-19 pandemic. 5,000 ang halaga ng benepisyong matatanggap ng bawat apektadong manggagawa, anuman ang status ng kanyang pang-iempleyo, permanent, probationary, or contractual. Maaring mag-apply ang mga affected establishments or employers sa kinauukulang DOLE Regional Office, Provincial Office, or Field Office para sa kanilang mga empleyadong naapektuhan ang trabaho ng COVID-19 pandemic. Ang Establishment Report on COVID-19 at Company Payroll ang mga natatanging dokumento na kailangan pong ipasa ng mga affected establishments sa ating mga regional offices. Ipadala lamang po sa mga email addresses at ito po ay aming i-disseminate din po sa media and social media para po ma-evaluate po yung kanilang mga application sa loob ng 3 working days at kapag maayos po ang kanilang application ay isisiguraduhin po na ito ay mabilis po na makararating sa ating mga apektado na mga empleyado. Ang paraan po ng pagpapadala ng tulong pinansyal na 5,000 pesos ay through bank transfer sa pamamagitan po ng payroll system po ng ating mga pribadong sektor. Pero yung pong wala pa pong bank system sa kanilang payroll, pwede rin po nilang ipadala yung kanila pong mga payslip. Lahat po ng apektadong kumpanya ay maaari nang magpadala ng kanilang aplikasyon anumang oras o anumang araw pamula pa po ngayon. At ina-emphasize lang po natin, gaya po ng panawagan ng ating kalihim, na yung mga large companies po, base po sa ating panuntunan, ay ibigay po muna nila yung 1-month salary po. At kung hindi naman po kayang ibigay, ay pwede rin naman po silang matugunan yung pangangailangan ng mga kanilang empleyado. Subalit, we will prioritize po yung mga small, micro, and medium enterprises. Maraming salamat po.
Meron lang bagong dagdag. Tingnan mo talagang ang puso ng mga Pilipino ay napakalaki. Meron galing kay Senator Bongo. Si Ma'am Joji Gochanom, through their company PhilInvest, pledges 100 million as assistance to government for yung mga pangangailangan ng medical equipment and supplies during this time of crisis. 100 million from the Gochanom Company of PhilInvest. Ayan po. Thank you again. Maraming salamat, Madam Joji Gochanom.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Thank you, Sec. Ang ibabahagi ko po sa inyo ay ang aming tinatawag na tupad, #BKBK. Nung nakaraang pong linggo, inutusan po tayo ni Secretary Bebot Bello na magbalangkas po ng adjustment sa guidelines ng tulong panghanap buhay sa ating displaced or Disadvantaged Workers Program. Ito pong #BKBK ay disinfection or sanitation project po ng Department of Labor and Employment in coordination and in partnership with the local government units. Ang tupad #BKBK po ay isang safety net program ng DOLE para naman po ito sa mga manggagawa sa informal na sektor na nawalan o naapektuhan ang kabuhayan sanhi ng pagpapatupad po ng enhanced community quarantine laban sa COVID-19. So ang ating pong mga kwalipikadong benepisyaryo ay maaring magtrabaho po sa loob ng 10 araw at pasasahurin po ng minimum wage. Tulad po sa National Capital Region, ang wage rate po dito ay 537 per day. So sa 10 araw po, meron pong silang matatanggap na 5,370 pesos. Ito po ay through money remittance service provider nila matatanggap. So ang pangunahin pong gagawin ng ating qualified beneficiaries ay ang pag-disinfect po at paglilinis ng kani-kanilang tahanan at kapaligiran. At isasagawa po ito sa tulong ng local health offices para ho masiguro natin ang kaligtasan habang nagtatrabaho po ang ating mga beneficiaries. So bukod ho sa pasahod, meron din ho tayong ibibigay na mga brochures tungkol sa kaligtasan at kalusugan, mga tips po ito, at gamit po sa pag-disinfect. Si Sec Bello po ay meron pong mabuti ang kalooban na nag-donate for disinfecting powder. So yun po ay ibabahagi din po natin. Sa interesado pong lokal na pamahalaan ay ang gawin lang po nila ay mag-submit ng mga document sa pinakamalapit po na field office ng Department of Labor and Employment. ito po ay prepare ng local government unit. Yung pong pinaka-importante dito yung beneficiary profile form. Dito po nakasaad na sila ho ay naapektuhan, ang kanilang kabuhayan ay naapektuhan ng COVID-19. Since ini-impose po natin yung ECQ, ang lokal na pamahalaan po ang tinatap po natin para pumunta sa tirahan ng mga beneficiaries upang sagutan ang form. Ang mga qualified lang po na beneficiaries na in-endorse ng local na government sa DOLE ang maaring mabigyan ng tulong under the TUPAD #BKBK. So ito pong pagpapatupad natin nitong programang ito ay pwede hong direct administration or DOLE mismo ang mag-implement or through an accredited co-partner. Bukas na bukas po, ibabalita lang po namin na mayroon na ho tayong first batch na magsisimula sa National Capital Region. Ang mga areas po na i-implement ay Quezon City, San Juan, Mandaluyong, Marikina, Tondo, Navotas. At hindi lang ho yun, ipinag-utos din ho ni Sec Bebot na i-ready din ng ating regional offices simula sa Cordillera Administrative Region hanggang Caraga. Meron na rin hong standby funds para sa tulay #BKBK. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Director Karen. Another announcement po, ang San Miguel Corporation ay magpapadala dito ng disinfectant powder at saka alcohol. Yung mga nangangailangan po, pwede kayong pumunta sa DOLE at bibigyan po namin kayo. Thank you. Any question po?
Sir, good afternoon, sir. From ABS-CBN, Sir Ina Reformina. Sir, number one question, sir, the companies that you mentioned a while ago, sir, the ones that you commended, bakit po sila na-commend? In terms ba dun sa response nila mismo, direkta dun sa empleyado nila, or any other community social responsibility efforts? That's my first question. Tapos my second question naman po, sir, is papaano po yung if meron mga employers who will still continue to insist na hindi i-compensate yung kanilang mga workers, ano po ang tugon dito ng DOLE? Thank you.
Thank you, Ina. Actually, yung mga big business na ngayon na nag-volunteer na babayaran nila yung mga empleyado nila na hindi makapasok dahil sa enhanced community quarantine, ay babayaran nila ang sweldo. Parang hindi sila absent. In addition, i-advance nila yung 13 and 14-month pay. Anyway, these are mandatory obligation, kaya lang hindi pa napapanoon dahil dapat sa Christmas yan. Pero out of their Christian charity, ibibigay na nila ngayon para matulungan yung ating mga workers in this time of crisis. Kaya nagpapasalamat po ang ating Pangulo at ang Department of Labor sa puso ng mga mag-big companies na ito. At we are also appealing, we are addressing the same appeal to the other big businesses na kung maaari ay buksan din nila ang kanilang puso para tumulong sa ating manggagawa.
For the second part, sir, if there are employers who will refuse to compensate their workers during this particular period, what is the action, specific action of DOLE po? Thank you, Secretary.
Thank you, Ina. Yun ang diniscuss ni Director ni ASEC Nikki, na yung hindi mabigyan, ayaw magbigay ng mga employers nila dahil absent sila, bibigyan ng financial assistance of 5,000 po. Opo.
Clarify lang po dun sa mode or kung paano po pwedeng i-avail nga po itong 5,000 since bawal po yung mode of transportation, canceled po lahat, suspended. Pwede lang po natin liwanagin pa, ma'am, yung proseso po, kung online po ba ito, paano po mai-apply, and sino po sa mga bawat companies na to ang dapat umasikaso or magtrabaho po nito.
Sa ngayon po, base po sa ating patakaran, ang establishment po ang mag-a-apply on behalf of their employees. Ito po ay isasubmit po nila ang establishment report form na nakalagay po doon ang pangalan ng mga bawat empleyado po nila na naapektuhan, at ito po ay isasubmit sa email address ng ating mga Dole Regional Office na nakakasakop po sa kanilang tanggapan. Kasama po dito sa establishment report form ay ang payroll po nila para alam po natin na lehitimo talaga po yung mga manggagawa na inireport po nila at ina-apply po nila. Ito po ay aasikasuhin ng ating mga regional office, at ang mode of payment po ay through the bank transfer. Doon po mismo sa payroll account po ng mga manggagawa. So, wala ho itong movement ng ating manggagawa. Ayan. Para naman po doon sa mga walang payment through banks, ay maaari po nilang matanggap ang kanila pong 5,000 na financial assistance through the Money Remittance Center. So, pag Money Remittance po, iti-text ka, padadalhan ka po ng reference number, at alam po nila kung saan po nila dapat kunin yung kanilang financial assistance. One time lang po ito.
Tungkol po dun sa tupad, meron din po kasing ilan pong mga nagtatanong. Ito po man yung parang mga informal workers. So yung mga nawalan daw po ng trabaho kaya ng mga maid, na galing na ang original po nilang address talaga, yung mga taga Leyte, nawalan sila ng trabaho na nga dito. Paano po sila? Pwede rin ba nilang ma-avail dun sa bawat barangay na yun? O kailangan lehitimong residente ka lang ng barangay na yun, pwede kang bigyan ng trabaho under tupad?
Opo. Kung pinauwi na ho sila sa kanilang mga probinsya, doon po tayo sa lokal na gobyerno makikipag-coordinate. Ready na po ang ating mga regional offices na magpatupad ng tupad, #BKBK. Ready na po.
Sorry. So yung mga pinauwi po, kunyari sa Leyte, sa Visayas, meron din po doon, ongoing din po
Yes.
na tupad?
Opo.
Okay. So yung mga naiwan naman po ng lockdown dito dahil naipit na, hindi na nakapag-book po ng mga flight dahil po suspended yung mga flights, mga barko, pwede rin po sila mag-avail dito. Basta sa barangay po na pinagtatrabahuhan nila.
I-clarify ko lang po, overseas Filipino workers po ang inyong concern,
Ay, hindi po. Yung mga maid po, dito lang sa
okay
sa
po, okay.
Metro Manila po, na
Opo.
siguro nawalan din po ng trabaho nga po. Pwede rin po ba sila sa tupad? Kung
Yes
nasan?
po. Makipag-coordinate lang po tayo sa lokal na gobyerno. Ang gagawin po kasi ng interesadong lokal na pamahalaan ay pupuntahan po yung mga areas na nangangailangan ng tulong ng Department of Labor and Employment, at ang gagawin po nila, papasagutan lang po nila yung form na galing po sa amin, yung aming profile form.
Huli na po para po sa tupad, ma'am. Yung proseso po nito, sabi niyo po kanina parang mismo po yung mga LGU staff po ang mamimili, magpupunta sa bahay, door to door, papasagutan po nila kung sino po yung napili nilang mga ang tawag dito, qualifier beneficiaries. Paano po, ma'am, dapat yung pagpili? O paano po ba yung dapat?
Alam na po ng barangay captain supposedly kung ito pong mga lugar na ito ay meron hong naapektuhan ng COVID enhanced community quarantine. So yun pong nasa informal sector side na affected ng COVID-19, sila po ang nasa kanila po ang binibigyan po natin sila ng power to choose ng mga beneficiaries. Sila po ang may alam ng circumstance ng kanilang barangay.
Let's say mga barangay officials na po ito, sina barangay captain na po.
Opo.
Last na po, sir, paano po yung nila makukuha yung kanilang sahod? Money transfers din po ba?
Opo. Tanong po kami sa regional office ng National Capital Region, bukas pa naman po ang money remittance service provider. Pero kung meron pong area na wala hong money remittance service provider, mag-a-adapt po tayo ng alternative mode po ng pagbayad ng kanilang sahod.
Sec, magkano po kaya yung budget po natin para po, initial siguro, budget, para po dito sa 5,000 na ipinamimigay at saka yun pong tupad?
Andun si Arming Finance Officer. Halika dito, Director Warren. Yan ang aming money bagman. Siya ang nakakalam kung magkano ang pwede nating pamimigay.
Magandang hapon po. Ang nakalaan po naming pera para po dun sa COVID Adjustment Measures Program or CAMP ay 1.3 billion po. Initially po, ipa-farm out po namin sa Dole National Capital Region and the rest of the regional offices na magsasubmit po ng mga requirements po nila.
$1.3 billion po. For
1.3 billion.
Sa NCR pa lang po ba ito, sir? Luzon and...
Yung 1.3 billion po ay the entire Philippines na po, lahat ng regions.
Madadagdagan pa po ito?
Padadagdagan po yan, depende po sa available po naming budget at saka kung meron pa po na ibibigay sa aming request from the DBM po.
Thank you po.
Okay, Director, again, for the hashtag BKBK, tama po ba? Entupad? Ma'am? Yeah. Ma'am, you mentioned that there will be a first wave of mga worker beneficiaries under this special program, ma'am. You mentioned the places already, but can we have lang a figure kung ilan itong mga workers na maka-benefit for this particular batch pa lang po?
Apo. Based po doon sa profiling ng aming regional office, meron na po tayong initial na over 2,000 po ito na mga beneficiaries ng tupad hashtag BKBK. In the areas of Quezon City and San Juan, Mandaluyong, Marikina, Tondo, Navotas.
Opo. First batch, ma'am, no? Tama, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. First batch pa lang po. Ang in-earmark po dito na ni SEC sa buong tupad hashtag BK initial fund po is 180 million.
Thank you, ma'am. Sir, since OWA is also here, yes, kay admin po, is there anything po na update from OWA in response po din dito sa ano natin, sir, enhanced community quarantine?
Siguro ang ma-update ko yung naging panukala ni Sec Bello at yung naging desisyon ng IATF nung isang gabi na tutulong ang OWA sa busing ng mga departing and arriving OFWs. So it's the third day now ng ating pagbibigay ng transport services sa mga departing and arriving OFWs. And meron tayong 4 na rota, northbound going from Naiya to Dao, Pampanga, and back. Second route is southbound going to Naiya, to Turbina, Laguna, and back. And then 2 routes within NCR. Via Rojas, Naiya, via Rojas Boulevard, Quiapo, Fairview, 1 route. Second NCR route, Naiya, EDSA, Monumento. So, tumatakbo na yan lahat. Sa Twitter, nag-share ako ng locator app. Meaning, in real time, you can click and find out where the bus is. So, tignan lang yon para malaman ng OFWs kasi may waiting time di ba? Pag ikay nakarating ng Naiya, posibleng paglabas mo ng NAIA, wala yung bus. So just click the locator link, malalaman mo kung nasaan na yung bus at gaano katagal ang hintay. So upo lang sa labas ng airport, huwag sa loob, sa labas, yan ang advice ng DOH. Siyempre hindi umuulan, ano? Upo ka lang doon. Tapos may silong naman at maghintay. Tapos yun namang nakalimutan ko yung sasabihin ko. But siguro yun na lang, dumulog doon sa locator link, yung OWA hotline 1348, pwede rin. Doon naman sa departing OFWs, naalala ko na, may mapa tayong inilabas at pwede kong ilabas uli sa inyo ngayon. May mapa kung saan may stops. So doon sa mga departing OFWs, pwesto lang sila doon sa mga nakatuldok doon sa mapa na stops ng bus. Pwesto lang sila doon at maghintay until dumaan yung bus. So again, para magaan-gaan ang paghintay, i-click yung locator link para malaman kung nasaan na yung bus. So, yun lang po. In general, as directed also by the Secretary, we provide food, transport, and accommodation to OFWs who are stranded. In the meantime po, as directed under the enhanced community quarantine ng ating national government, ay nakasara ang mga OWA offices. So, wag lang pong magugulat yung mga nagpupunta sa office na gustong mag-transact ng application ng assistance, scholarship, ganyan. Nakasara po ang mga OWA offices katulad din ng mga offices ng DOLE. But, hindi ibig sabihin ho nun na hindi tayo tutulong sa nangangailangan ng tulong. So, 1348 lang po, OWA hotline 1348. Yun lang po.
Admin, is that the same hotline also for those who are stranded, tapos they might need the accommodation, the food, 1348 po?
Yes, isa lang naman ho ang OWA hotline, 1348. Ang DOLE hotline, 1349, baka lang magkamali ng pindot, 1349. Pwede naman din ho yung 134, kung lumagpas ang pagpindot, pwede naman din ho yung DOLE hotline. 1348 OWA, 1349 DOLE.
Ayan, no, dumating yung focal person ngayon, yung regional director namin sa NCR. Kung meron kayong gustong tanongin sa kanya, kasi bukas mag-i-start na siya magbayad. Meron siyang mga ilang milyon ng available, director. Yan, kaya busy-busy siya dahil naghahanda sa pagbibigay ng sweldo.
Good afternoon po. As regards the TUPAD, we will start tomorrow. Start ng implementation. We will also distribute yung kanilang cleaning solutions sa PPEs. And the areas where TUPAD to be implemented are in Quezon City, parts of Pandacan, Santa Cruz, Santa Mesa in Manila, Barangay North Fairview and Nagkaisang Nayon in Quezon City, and various barangays in Navotas. This is around 2,000, more than 2,000 beneficiaries. And it is for 10 days po.
Director, yung compensation po, how soon can they get? Will they get it on a daily basis? Will it be lump sum? Paano nila makuha? I think yun po yung concern nila, how fast they can get the amount po.
End of the 10-day period po, makukuha na nila yung kanilang sahod.
Hello, sir. Kay Secretary Bello, sir. Opo.
By the way, another announcement po. Meron na naman tayong isang big businessman one of the top corporation of the country, also volunteered to give the same benefits to their workers. And I'm talking of Metrobank, and the companies of Mr. George T. Yan. Padami ng padami. Baka naman mamaya magbibigay din ng DCBP at saka ABS-CBN. Thank you po.
Sec, question lang po. Yung ilang mga empleyado sa sa private sector, paano po daw yung mga bago lang sa trabaho, wala pa silang leave credits? Ano po daw yung requirement para makakuha sila doon sa camp?
Yun pong ating COVID Adjustment Measures Program. Whether you have leave credits or wala po, pasok ka po dyan dahil unang-una with the announcement na especially in Luzon areas na total lockdown, ay lahat po ng business establishments ay temporarily suspended except those allowed such as in the health sector and also pagdating po doon sa food and manufacturing. So lahat po dito ay kasama po at pwede po silang mag-apply. Pinapanawagan po natin yung ating kanilang mga employers na sumangguni po agad sa ating regional offices.
Yung binagin niyo pa kanina, through online, pwede rin po, no, Director?
Oo, via email lang po. Ipopost po namin sa aming websites at saka bisitahin niyo rin po yung website ng ating DOLE regional offices dahil meron pong mga nakakalagay doon na email addresses at the regional office and also at the field or provincial office po ng Department of Labor and Employment.
Last point kay Secretary Bello po. May panawagan lang po daw yung mga grupo ng manggagawa. Yung po daw 1349 hotline, Secretary, hindi gumagana.
Hindi pwede yun kasi gumagana yan 24/7. Subukan mo tumawag ngayon.
Opo.
Stay in na mga yan. Stay in na mga yan. We have directed them that they can stay here and we will feed them. Lahat sila yung hindi mawawalan ng serbisyo yung ating hotline 1349. 24/7 yan. Dito na natutulog yung mga namamahala dyan sa center na yan.
Thank you, Sec.
Ayan, gustong dagdagan ni Director Rolly Francia.
Thank you po, Secretary. Doon po sa mga tumatawag sa 1349, baka nadadrop ko lang po sa sobrang dami po ng tawag na tinatanggap ng ating call center. Kaya po nagkakaganon. Pero pagtiyagaan lang po, sasagutin po yun ng ating mga agents sa 1349. Thank you po.
Follow up lang po ulit doon po sa... Sec, pa-clarify lang po, saan po papatak yung mga contractual o yung mga talents pagdating na nga po, marami tayong mga kapatid sa media na sa production. Dun po ba sila sa tupad o dun sa 5,000?
Pagdating sa tupad at saka yung walang distinction. Basta nagtatrabaho. Employee, contractual, job order, casual, lahat lang covered dyan. Yung mga naman hindi kasama dyan, they will fall under the informal workers.
So yung mga contractual po, pagdating na sabihin natin ng mga talent, pwede po ba sila mag-avail ng 5,000?
Kasama rin po sila.
Basta aayusin po ng employer yung mga kailangang requirements na sinabi niyo po kanina. Pero
kagaya mo, Ina, hindi pala ikaw si Ina, sa TV5, kung talent ka ng TV5 at hindi ka makapagtrabaho dahil nag-shutdown ang TV5, you can apply for the camp COVID adjustment measure program.
Pero hindi po personal, kailangan po yung pinaka-office po yung mag-a-apply.
Yes.
Tama po, parang HR po kumbaga. Tapos doon po nila i-course through lahat ng
Opo, pwede po. Pero kung halimbawa hindi ka sinaman ng employer mo, pwede ka mag-personal. Tatyakin mo na mapasama ka.
So pwede pong mag-personal din pala. Salamat.
Yes.
Last na po. Dun sa tupad po, yung sabi niyo po magdi-disinfect ng mga barangay, yung BK, tama po, barangay ko, bahay ko. Yung mga gamit po doon, provided din naman po ng mga barangay, no? Kanya-kanyang PPE din po yung gagamitin, tama po.
Kami po sa DOLE NCR din po ang magpo-provide ng mga cleaning materials and also as PPEs. But if the LGUs, kung saan po tayo maglilinis, can also provide. So hindi lang po sa amin, pwede rin po mag-provide ang mga LGUs po.
Thank you po. Last words.
Well, unang-una, thank you our friends in media. Sana tulungan nyo kami ma-disseminate yung information na ibinahagi namin ngayon. At saka ulitin ko po yung appeal ni President Duterte sa mga malalaking negosyante, especially yung top 100 corporation. Baka naman gayahin nyo yung mga nagboluntaryo na yung mga manggagawa, yung mga empleyado na hindi makapasok dahil na quarantine sila, pasweldoin nyo na. One time lang naman yan eh. At saka yung 13-month and 14-month pay, statutory obligation yan. Kaya lang hindi pa due. Sa December pa yan. Pero pwede nyo nang iuna. Kagaya ng ginawa ni Mr. Ang, kagaya ng ginawa ni Mr. Pangilinan, at saka yung mga ibang mga big business. Baga gusto nyo sumunod, at bigyan naman ng big break ang ating manggagawa, lalo-lalo na sa panahon na ito, yung tinatawag na COVID-19 emergency or epidemic situation. Maraming salamat po, and I hope you well and safe.
The Labor Department says employees affected by the enhanced community quarantine may receive 5,000 pesos in financial aid. They call it COVID-AM. We'll get more details for you later on. To give us more details, I think we already have on the line News 5 correspondent Marian Enriquez. Marian, can you hear us? She's not yet available. Okay, we'll have her in a while, but just to recap some of the details that we got from the press conference, Secretary Bello of the Labor Department says that they have put together a package of some sort for those who may not be able to earn at the very least minimum wage during a portion of this quarantine period. The first one is a COVID-AM program, which gives 5,000 pesos to workers who want to avail of the program. I think it's a one-time deal, but we'll get more details on that later. With this program, employers will be registering their employees who are not able to work and whom they cannot give financial assistance to with the DOLE, and the DOLE will be the one that will remit the 5,000 pesos to each and every identified and qualified beneficiary. There's another program called the Tupad BKBK, or hashtag Tupad BKBK, where the DOLE will be handing out minimum wage of 537 in Metro Manila for a period of 10 days to employees who are willing to do some sort of work. From what I understand, it's a disinfection of their homes and their communities in coordination with local governments and local health officials. They're looking at around 2,000 beneficiaries for this Tupad BKBK. Some areas already identified for the implementation of this program include Quezon City, San Juan, Mandaluyong, Marikina, parts of Manila such as Tondo, Pandacan, and Santa Cruz, as well as Navotas. So at the very least, I'm sorry? Oh, we have Secretary Bello himself on the line. Secretary Bello, thank you for joining us.
Okay, thank you too.
Hi, good afternoon po. We understand
Good
po you have
afternoon.
you have at least 2 packages already rolling out by today or tomorrow for those who are not able to go to work during this quarantine period.
Meron tayong yung camp, that is the COVID Adjustment Measures Program,
Opo.
that will service yung mga ma-displaced na workers muna because of the quarantine.
Opo.
Kami na muna magbibigay muna ng financial assistance sa kanila na 5,000 each. At meron din tayo yung tupad, and this will be given to yung mga informal workers, kagaya ng mga tricycle driver, mga sidewalk vendors, yung mga nagbebenta ng barbecue, nagbebenta ng banana queue. Yun ang bibigyan namin ng konting trabaho at sasahuran namin sila ng minimum wage.
Opo.
Yung trabaho nila, walang problema sa social distancing dahil ang trabaho nila, yung i-disinfect nila yung kanilang bahay.
Opo.
At saka yung kalye na sarap nila.
Opo. Kalye
Ayun,
sa harap
yun
nila,
po.
specifically ganun. Opo.
Yes po,
And ito po in coordination with the local health officials and the local government para masigurado na sila yung nagtatrabaho.
Because tutulungan tayo ng mga health officials doon sa disinfectant na gagamitin nila.
Secretary Bello, is it possible to fall within both programs?
Yeah, it will. Meron kami existing program na ganyan kasi. And now we are fully implementing them to address itong situation created by the COVID-19 calamity.
Sa madaling salita po, pwede pong mag-apply for both COVID-AM and yung tupad BKBK?
Hindi. Yung kung ikaw ay isang employee, you will fall under CAMS. That is the COVID Adjustment Measure Program. Kung ikaw informal worker, you will fall under tupad.
Okay. So, isa lang pwede yung pasukin. Opo.
Opo.
Tapos po, yung sa CAM, yung sa COVID Adjustment Program, ilan pong katao ang pwede mag-qualify dito? Well, I suppose may budget tayo.
Lahat ng empleyado na madi-displace because of their quarantine. Hindi makakatrabaho yan, kaya mabibigyan natin sila ng financial assistance of 5,000 each.
In this case po, you're talking about the whole of Luzon. Walang limit dun sa ilan sila.
Opo, pero naka-focus muna kami dito sa Metro Manila dahil alam mo naman nandito yung bakbakan kay COVID-19.
Oo nga po eh. Pero do you have any estimate po how many people you can cover or at least initially?
Well, we are thinking of at least 200,000 initially doon sa mga tinatawag na displaced workers at saka yung mga informal workers.
That's for CAM, 200,000 initially.
Yes.
Doon po sa tupad BKBK. Tama po, 2,000?
Baka mas marami pa yan.
Mas marami pa. Meron po tayong estimate.
Ito yung mga informal workers, marami yan. Yung mga nagbebenta lang ng saging, nagbebenta ng balot, yung mga tricycle drivers, marami yan. Diyan lang, yung sinabit lang ni Congresswoman Cayetano ng Taguig, Pateros, 1,000 na tricycle drivers. Yun, bibigyan natin sila ng trabaho.
Pero Sec, may tansya ho tayo kung ilan kasi kahit paano, kailangan yung pondohan ito eh.
Well, ang in-estimate namin, ang available namin is 1.3 billion. 1.3 billion. Opo.
For both programs po or just for Tupad BKBK?
For both programs. And that is also for the entire Luzon. Although maybe about 40% will go to NCR.
40%?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Secretary, siyempre, ang pinakamahalagang tanong na maraming tao paano po makakapag-apply?
Walang problema. Yung sa CAM, mga empleyado yan eh.
Opo.
So, ang employer nila magbigay sa amin ng listahan, ipakita sa payroll para matiyak na mabayaran sila. Yun naman sa informal sector, through the barangay officials, sa mga barangay chairman nila.
Okay.
Actually, meron na siyang listahan kasi this is an ongoing program of the Department of Labor.
Yung tupad po, yung tupad.
Opo, tupad.
Okay. So, yung mga informal sector, pumunta na po kayo sa mga opisyal nyo ng barangay at para po kayo ay makapag-apply. Meron po doon, I suppose, meron pong form na available.
Actually, madalas dyan ang nagpapadala sa amin ng listahan ng mga mayors, ang mga congressman, they give us the list of the beneficiary. So, we provide already emergency employment, and then the payment.
Sir, Secretary, doon po sa CAM, sabi po kasi ninyo, mga employers, I don't know if all employers know how this is done. So for those employers who are not familiar with the program, exactly how will they be coordinating?
That is the reason why itong press call, para malaman lahat ng mga employers na nag-shutdown o nag-partially shutdown, dapat magbigay na sila ng listahan ng mga employees nila.
Yes, sir. What I mean is that the employers who are not familiar with the program, how will they coordinate with the DOLE? Will they be going to the DOLE? Will they be going online?
We have our regional office, we have our field office, we have our municipal office, and our provincial office. They can coordinate with them.
Okay. Wala pong online applications for employers?
Meron na online application dyan. Ito si Director Mirasol ang sasagot sa iyo tungkol sa online application.
Okay.
Ikaw pala, ito si Director, si ASEC Nikki pala. Ito, sandali
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Salamat po.
Hello.
ASEC Nikki, hi. Good afternoon po. This is Ed from Channel 5. We're live on the line right now.
Yes, sir. Opo.
Yes, sir.
For the National Capital Region po.
Opo.
Okay, nahanap ko lang yung aking...
Well, Ma'am ASEC Nikki, at least initially kasi we'd like to know, we're certain kasi that many employers are not that familiar with the CAM program, so they may not know where to apply, who to talk to, where to go, or is it online? Paano po ang proseso para sa mga employers na gustong i-register ng kanilang mga employees?
Opo, doon po sa mga kumpanya na nasa National Capital Region po, maaari po silang mag-email sa camp.dolencr@gmail.com.
Ma'am, ulitin ko po is that CAM? CAM?
CAMP.
CAMC. Okay. Charlie, Alpha, Mama, Charlie.
Hindi ba? Charlie, Alpha, Mama, Papa.
Papa. Oh, sorry. Okay. Parang Kampagundiwa. Yun.
Yes,
CAMP. Charlie, Alpha, Mama, Papa, .dolencr.
Yes, sir.
At
gmail.com.
Okay.
Apo.
Mag-email lang po doon?
Pwede rin po sila, yes po. Then, kung may mga katanungan po sila, pwede rin po silang tumawag sa 5310.
Opo, 5310.
4016.
4016.
O kaya po sa 5310. 4017.
4017 tsaka 4016. Sige. Doon na po didiretso itong mga employers.
Yes, sir. Online lang po, via email lang po, para hindi na po sila pumunta sa opisina po ng ating DOLE Regional Office.
Opo. Para po madali po, ano po yung requirements na kailangan nilang ihanda para ipadala online?
Opo. Meron po tayong establishment report form. Kailangan po nilang fill-upan yon, kasama po yung listahan ng kanilang mga empleyado na naapektuhan. At saka po yung payroll po nila nung month of February. Yun po ang i-email nila.
Okay. Sige ma'am, maraming salamat po. We're certain na marami pong makikipag-ugnayan sa inyo para dito po.
Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po of NCR. Thank you very much, sir. Ma'am. And moving back to the health situation in the country, we have on the line Assistant Secretary Maria Rosario Verere. Good afternoon, Yusek Verere.
Good afternoon po, sir.
Yes, Yusek, I'm sorry. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Did I do it right?
Oh, well, it's Verhere.
Verhere, okay.
Yes,
Thank you, ma'am.
okay.
Ma'am, ano po, there have been some concerns raised by some people kasi we have at least 2 or maybe even 3 PUIs who have died even before their tests for COVID-19 or completed. So some people were raising some concerns na baka there's some problem or some issue with regard to the speed of the testing. Is that a concern po or hindi naman?
Actually, it's not the speed of the testing, but it's the volume right now.
It's the volume.
So yes, the system is being challenged because of the influx of so many testings that are being sent to our national reference laboratory. That's why for these past 2 days, we had been sitting down with our experts and our laboratory personnel, and of course our ITM, just to see how we can extend the capacity of our laboratory to our private sector and also to our institutions around the country. So we now are inspecting. As we speak right now, we are now coordinating with WHO and, of course, the other experts in the country so that we can assess already the capacity of our private laboratories in big hospitals here in the city so that they can also perform the testing together with us.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I understand. I think it was last week when was it the DOH that approved at least 5 laboratories for COVID-19 testing.
Yes, that's different from these private laboratories. We have 5 subnational laboratories.
That's
they are all for government. And these 5 are in strategic areas in the country, like in Davao, SPMC, we have in Visayas, the Vicente Soto, we have in Northern Luzon, Baguio Gen, and here in Metro Manila, we have Lung Center and San Lazaro Hospital. As we speak right now, they have started operationalizing and they are now accepting and testing already.
Ma'am, we also have coming in several test kits donated by other countries. For example, I think China and South Korea. We're looking at a substantial number of test kits coming in. Do these also have to go through a certain kind of testing before they are applied? Or are these already confirmed as they already have a green light?
All the donations that comes in to the country and are received are all exempted from FDA regulation.
Okay.
It is provided with certificate of exemption. That's why all of these donations, the kits that are being donated, has to go through the validation from the National Reference Laboratory. So meaning, if we receive these kits, we cannot use it at once. It has to be validated still by our reference laboratory, which is our IPM. This is just for us to be assured that these tests really are effective in testing and diagnosing this disease.
It's the same procedure as the one for Dr. Destura's test kit. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dr. Destura's test kits, the UP test kits are also undergoing the same trials or field trials or validation so that we will know if it can be used and it is going to be of quality.
So ganun din po, may mga 2 weeks yan, I suppose, kahit dumating na sila, may 2 weeks pa rin for, what would you call it, field testing? Is that the right
This
term
is
for it?
supposed to be facilitated. So we are working hard on having this validation coming from our reference laboratory to be as quick as possible. So as to how many days this field testing would be or validation would last, that still has to be provided to us by our ITM. We have asked them to submit based on their current workload.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, may baka ng konti. I think it was yesterday when you were quoted as saying that if we do not put in place the correct measures, the numbers could go up to 75,000 in 3 months if we do not put in the correct measures. Looking at how things have been going in the past 3 days, are we confident with the measures that are being put in place and the implementation?
Well, we can't really give an accurate evaluation or analysis at this point with regard to the implementation that we are having right now, because it's just been 3 days and the first day was the first day of implementing it, and everything was really there were a lot of gaps in the first day. So these next 2 days saw much more stability in the implementation. But of course, we can see the effect of this maybe after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and on how we are going to go about with this strategy that we are implementing. But as we always say, the IATF regularly assesses the situation. So maybe within 48 hours, we'll be able to see if really our measures have been effective and if we need to expand or we need to lift some of these measures.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, just to put everything into context, okay, it's only day 3, although it seems to have been a long 3 days for a lot of people. It's only day 3. Where are we more or less in the curve? Are we still going up in the curve? Are we peaking in the curve, or are we on the way down? Just to give people an idea how long this could be or how long it would be.
It's hard to say because it's really the estimations were really just based on assumptions.
Yes, ma'am.
But as we speak right now, if you look at the numbers, we are just starting. And as I've said before, if we are not going to intervene and do stringent measures, and then the peak will be there in maybe 2 months to 3 months. So that's why we are trying to request from all of our community members, our fellow Filipinos, to please listen to government, cooperate with us, stay at home.
Ma'am, kumusta po si Secretary Duque?
Secretary Duque is doing good. He is at home. He's doing home quarantine. Actually, he's working from home. And he has been exposed. That's why he is at home and doing quarantine. He has been tested already yesterday because he's part of our vulnerable group. He is elderly and also he has asthma and hypertension. So we had him tested yesterday. Results will be out in 2 to 3 days. But for now, currently, he's okay. He's doing video conferencing with us so that he can still direct the functions here in DOH.
Okay. Maraming salamat po, Dr. Maria Rosario Vergere, and also please give our regards to Secretary Duque. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
And that's the latest on the enhanced and expanded community quarantine in Luzon. For more updates, follow News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. I'm Ed Lingao. We are One News.